Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel. So thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now this may resonate with your situation or perhaps someone around you. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my description box and it will give you all the details. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for us today. All right, we have resourcefulness, the horned cactus. So I feel like someone here is protecting their heart. We have number 29, which goes to 11, which goes to 2. And this talks about peace, balance, harmony, but it also talks about teamwork. All right, so this has something to do with teamwork here. And we also have gathering around, the power of community. This is number 26, which goes to an 8, which talks about success and victory. All right, so someone here may be used to working alone, okay, or having to work alone. But I feel like this person is actually discovering the value of teamwork. Okay, so what else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know about this situation for the collective? All right. We have Taurus, I have. All right, so someone here may be a little stubborn, okay? But they're also loyal, dependable, reliable. That's the number 14, which goes to a 5, which talks about change. We also have Virgo, which is all about analyzing, okay? Which is number 18, which is the moon card. But also that goes to a 9, which talks about a transformation, okay? So some of you may be a Taurus or Virgo or have that heavily aspected in your chart. We also have Scorpio, more transformation here. And again, someone is transforming from working alone to working in some sort of group is what I'm getting. And I feel like for a lot of you here, this is going to be a little uncomfortable, okay? Because again, you're not used to working with other people, communicating with other people. But I feel like it's going to brighten up your spirit and you're going to be really inspired by whoever you decide to work with. Now, number 1 talks all about taking action, okay? There's some sort of opportunity that's coming your way where you're going to be able to go from working by yourself to working with a group. But it's going to require a little bit of change on your part in order for this to be successful. It may be you transforming your perception on how groups or teams work, okay? Some of you just may decide that, you know, you've always worked alone because you can rely on yourself, and sometimes when you work with others, they're not as reliable as you are, right? And that may be why you always kept to yourself. However, the universe is asking you to look at it from a different perspective, okay? So let's find out more about this situation for the collective. What is this? What is this all about? Your destiny. Okay, we have the wheel here. So I feel like for all of you, your future is looking very bright right now because that's your energy. The blockage is the 3 of Cups. Okay, so your blockage is unfortunately working with a group versus working by yourself. So you're very successful and reliable and loyal on your own. However, you have a weakness when it comes to working with others. We have the Page of Wands and we also have the King of Pentacles. So this could be a boss figure that's communicating with you that, you know, you do great on your own, you do an amazing job. However, Some of you either don't get along with your coworkers or the group that you're working with, or you need to improve in that aspect. Okay? So what else do we need to know about this situation for the collective? We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you don't want to work with other people. That's what I'm getting. You want to just do your own thing, get your own work done. You know what's going to get done. You're in control of when it gets done, how it gets done. Like, you don't like relying on other people. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And this is something that you're going to need to think about. Now, this could be, a boss figure saying, hey, we really see that you're doing well at your job, and we'd really be interested in possibly having you either teach other people, okay, be some sort of coach, trainer, something to that extent, or it could be that they want to promote you to a supervisor. However, you need to improve on working with others in order for this to happen. All right? So a lot of you are kind of like, well, I don't know about this position. Yes, it would put me in a position of authority, and it's something I deserve. And again, a lot of you may have been very stonewalled or stone-faced with this boss figure when they approached you about the situation. And I feel like you told them that you needed to think about it with the Four of Swords. Okay? Like, this person could not read whether or not you were going to say yes or no. You just said you were going to go ahead and think about it. All right. So what else? Let's get some clarity on why is the Three of Cups here as such a blockage for the collective here. We have the Knight of Cups. See, I feel like you're just happy doing your own thing, right? And you know that there are a lot of people, when you involve other people, okay, in a group situation, your perception is very negative on it, where you feel that, people lie about, what part they did, when they got something done, or, they didn't do any of their work, and then they made excuses, like that kind of nonsense, and you're just like, okay, I don't want to deal with that aggravation with the Knight of Swords, okay? Again, I feel like a lot of you, with the Sun card here, are very happy working alone, okay? So, tell me about this Page of Wands. We have the World card. And we also have the Six of Wands. Okay, so again, I'm feeling like this boss figure is, expressing to you how amazing you are as an employee, okay? This is all about recognition that you're receiving from your boss here about what a great job you're doing. Okay, what else do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we also have the Devil, okay? So a lot of you here are holding back the fact that working with other people, well, how you feel, well, we'll say feel, working with other people is very destructive, okay, to what you have going on. Because again, a lot of you are in this star energy, okay? So you have a fear here, is what I'm getting, of working with other people, because whoever you have worked with in the past has been destructive to whatever the project or whatever was going on. So that's why a lot of you are very hesitant about taking this opportunity. All right, so tell me about this Four of Cups. We have the Page of Wands, and we also have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this person, this boss figure, is going to communicate this opportunity that's available to you. And then again, with the Chariot, you are not going to say yes or no. You're just going to say you're going to think about it. All right, so tell me about this Emperor energy, because I do see that you're going to be able to go from this Star, Wheel of Fortune energy to this Emperor energy if you accept this position that's being offered to you or opportunity that's being offered to you. However, you do have a lot of resistance to it because you know how, low vibrational or toxic people can be, and you prefer to work alone. Okay? We have the Three of Cups. And we have, in the past you've worked with people who just want to, this may even been from, say, college, where, people were too busy going out and drinking and having a great time and not focusing on the project. And it's almost like you had to do the whole thing yourself with the Ten of Cups. Okay? When you had a partner, but they didn't contribute anything to the project, you had to end up doing it all yourself. That's what I'm getting is kind of the wound here that you need to heal, is the fact that not everyone is like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people that are still like that even as adults. But I'm just saying, you need to change your perspective because not everyone is like that. Okay? So tell me about this Chariot energy. We have the Empress, and we also have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so a lot of you know that this is going to require you to really kind of, again, boss up, be in this Emperor, Empress energy, and it could lead to a complete disaster, is kind of the fear that I'm getting that you are going through in this situation is, okay, I could go ahead and take this opportunity, but I feel like it's going to be a complete disaster. And do I really want to put myself in that situation? Which is why you're saying you're going to think about it. Makes sense? All right, so tell me about the Four of Swords. We have the Fool. And we also have the Ace of Cups. So I do see that you are actually going to go ahead and take that leap of faith to take this opportunity. Because again, I feel like you're going to get a new perspective on working with other people through doing this. Yeah. Because a lot of you, again, are used to doing things alone. And I feel like you really love what you're doing with the King of Cups. And there's just a fear here. That's all. There's just a fear. Because we have the Five of Cups and we have the Death card. So it's almost like you're afraid that it's not going to work out for you, so you're going to have to stop being, the supervisor or trainer or mentor or whatever, and then it's going to be over and, it was a complete disaster. So it's almost like you're already telling yourself that it's not going to work out before you even accept the opportunity. So maybe here, instead of having a negative attitude about the situation, say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and try this out and see how it works out, right? But I'm going to remain optimistic about my view on working with a group, okay? So a lot of you are going to need to try that, all right? And I feel like with the Knight of Wands here, you're going to take quick action to accept this offer, okay? And I do feel like there is going to be a little bit, with the Seven of Wands, a little bit of resistance. However, I do see here that there is going to be some sort of payout, all right? A financial payout, possibly a bonus or whatever that comes with this. Then this is also going to propel you in your career because now you have the experience that you did not have before. So do know that there are going to be some level of resistance within the group, but it's nothing that you can't handle. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because I feel like with this Queen of Wands, you're actually very inspiring to whoever is going to be in this group with you. And even though there may be some clashes, because let's face it, Taurus energy is very stubborn, okay? Even though there may be some, you know, butting of heads here, let's just say that, butting of heads within the group at certain times. It's not going to be all the time, but at certain times there may be some sort of conflict or headbutting here. But I do see here that you're going to be very inspiring, and you're going to enter into this Queen of Wands energy. And that's going to propel your career forward if you're willing to go through this transformation. So it's really up to you whether you take this opportunity or not. But I do see here that a lot of you are going to take this opportunity, and you're going to have a completely different view on how group settings work versus you working alone. Alright, well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.